Paul, 0-0 draw tonight. Results obviously don't really matter in pre-season. What did you take from your night in Estoril?
I think the 45 minutes again for everyone. A step up in, I think, competitiveness and quality in the game, so that was good. Everybody got 45 minutes again. So from that aspect it's really good. We've got a lighter day tomorrow and then a couple of really tough days again, Friday, Saturday, and then when we come back next week there'll be a little bit more focus on the games and players getting more minutes than what we've had so far.
In terms of moments, Will Estoril was very unlucky in the second half with his overhead kick. I imagine that's the kind of thing, would you like to see a bit more?
No, the most pleasing one was the goal he scored because he was onside, so he missed a couple, didn't he, the other day, so we'll make sure we show him that his run was good, the ball from Sander was good and his finish was good, so they're the things. He still had a couple of moments where there was a loose pass if his first touch had been better, so again, could have easily been coming off with a hat-trick again today, so whilst there's lots of things to work with, he's still showing that threat, which is really important.
And is he somebody that you're increasingly encouraged about the kind of direction and development that he's taking, Will Estoril?
Yeah, he's getting better and better. He should do. He's only a young lad, so you get a lot of chances here, lots of exposure, and they've got to step through the door and take it, though. We keep saying it because we can't wait. So they keep getting the work, keep getting their opportunities, and they'll step up and take it when they're ready.
You've had a first chance to look at a couple of your new signings tonight in Yasser Larousi and Anis Slimani. What did you make of their contributions?
Yeah, we just wanted to get them involved and get them playing the first game. So, now we need to start working with a couple of elements we've tried to work on with the ball and then without the ball. And it's important that we begin that process to get them familiar with what we want to do. And you can see that it's brand new to them. Like I said, it's important that we begin that though.
He's certainly got a shot on him though, Anis. The 25-yard effort off the bar was a little taste of potentially what's to come.
Yeah, he's got that. I think when we've been watching, he's got that with both feet. He's hit a couple of good ones with his left foot as well. So he's got that. We want to see that. But more importantly for me, I want to see him understanding his role in the team. Because those moments are fine. We spoke about moments from Will Estoril, from Anis. But you want control of the game as well, and to do that you need to understand your role.
Is it those kind of right decisions that you're looking for right now, the runs, the right passes and everything else, not necessarily the end product, just the sign that they're taking on board what you want?
There's not too many signs of taking on board, it's brand new. But that's most important. I think we spoke a bit about it towards the end of last season. I can't remember who we were speaking to, but we're not going to buy players who are ready for this level. We're not going to find one ready for this level. We're not going to produce one ready. So when we spoke about bringing loan players in last year, Maka was a great example. We knew there were lots of things missing from his game, but there were moments in him that could help us win games. Once he understands his role in the team and you're not losing anything by playing players, those moments then come to the fore and they help you win games. Does that make sense? So we need players in the squad who are capable of moments. Will Estoril, Anis, you've just mentioned two tonight. But for them to get in the team, they need to understand their role and help us, be really, really good without the ball as well, really controlled with the ball. You can't just keep a player on the pitch just for one moment and hope you're going to get something out of the game.
You've got your third signing through the door now in Benny Traore. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about him and just how pleased you are to get that deal done?
Yeah, pleased. So Benny, I think again you'll see exciting moments from him. You will. I don't know if you've seen anything of him. He's got a real good pace. He's really sharp, electric. If you watch his highlights, you'd be impressed. But again, he's someone we need to work with. He's work in progress. He's young. He's hungry. He wants to do well. But we've bought a player with potential. With exciting moments that we want to work with. So we're pleased to get him. He's had to go back to Sweden now in terms of getting the process started for his visa. But it was important, I think, when he signed that we got him over here to meet everyone and made a fuss of him, and he could feel a part of it. But we're just looking forward to him now getting back to Shirecliff and working with him.
Does the fact that he's been given a 4-year deal show the kind of potential that you're hoping with him?
Yeah, but it's just business sense to give him that sort of deal. Yeah, I'm not involved in that. I couldn't care less. Just I think when you're buying and spending money on young players, you need to time down for as long as possible. From my point of view, it's the player that we're pleased to bring in. It's the player that we want to work with, and I said it a lot last year. It's really important that these players want to come to us, and yeah, he's another one who was really excited about it.
You've had another look at Chris Francis tonight. Is he going to get more time with you?
We'll see. We'll have a good chat with him. We'll have a good chat across the staff. We've certainly fitted him well. You know, we've had a good week with him now. He's got a few more days. Work with us tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then we'll have a chat and a discussion with Chris.
Are you close to anybody else coming in over the coming days?
No, but we're busy, but we're not close. I don't think you'd be. You may as well pack up and go home now. You've done your job's done. I don't think there'll be any more here now.
How many more ideally would you like to complete your squad this summer?
As many as possible.
So there is genuinely no limit on it. It could be a couple more, could be 3 or 4.
Take your pick. Whatever I say, you're going to try and hold me to it. I'll push. So, yeah, we need more players. We need more good players.
And in terms of the kind of rest of this week, you've mentioned a couple of harder sessions. What are you're hoping to get from it?
Yeah, it's a bit more of the stuff we like to do together, the staff and the players. So there'll be a bit of fun tomorrow. Debrief the game, take the bits from it that we need to, because that's important, and then be a hard session Friday, and then an in-house game on the Saturday before we travel back.
And just a final check on in terms of injuries. Ollie McBurney, a slight foot issue. Is that going to keep him out for long?
Don't know, honestly, don't know. Don't know. Don't know's the answer. Pleased with initial way he's reacted over the last couple of days, because he was in a cast when he first did it, to take the weight off it. So yeah, hopefully we've got on top of things and he's fine. But yeah, don't know.
And we've obviously seen Rian Brewster and Reece Norrington-Davies around things over the last few days. Are they close to kind of getting back in terms of full training? And
I don't even ask. It sounds daft. I don't even ask. I want to get Rian involved as quick as possible, because he's that little bit further on. In terms of just on the pro stuff now, maybe warm-ups, passing drills, things like that, and get that next step. But yeah, I'll just take them as and when they get released to us. So I honestly don't ask, not want to put pressure on them, just want them as soon as possible.
Understand.